Welcome back to the channel to the fascinating world of American numismatics. Today, we explore the captivating Kennedy half-dollar, a prized treasure that blends history, artistry, and collector appeal. Whether struck at the Denver Mint or issued without a mint mark, this iconic coin stands as a tangible connection to the past and continues to captivate enthusiasts worldwide. Join us as we uncover why this remarkable half-dollar remains a sought-after collectible and a timeless symbol of American heritage. Top 6. First up, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar stands as a fascinating and emotionally powerful coin within American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, symbolism, and enduring collector appeal. Often described as a prized treasure of modern U.S. coinage, this half-dollar continues to attract strong market interest due to its iconic design, transitional-era production, and the reverence associated with President John F. Kennedy. Whether bearing the Denver D mint mark or struck without a mint mark at Philadelphia, the 1972 issue holds a special place in collections worldwide, admired for its legacy and steadily growing demand. Minted during a period of economic change and cultural reflection, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar was produced less than a decade after the nation mourned the loss of President Kennedy. Introduced in 1964 as a tribute to his legacy, the series had by 1972 transitioned fully into copper-nickel-clad composition, reflecting rising silver prices and shifting mint policies. These coins served both as circulating currency and symbolic keepsakes, acting as a tangible connection to America's recent past during a time of political and social transformation. Within the broader Kennedy half-dollar series, the 1972 issue represents an important midpoint between the early silver era and later modern minting practices. Coins from this year were struck at the Denver Mint with a D mint mark, and at the Philadelphia Mint, without a mint mark, reinforcing the traditional U.S. system where Philadelphia issues typically lacked identifying marks. This dual mint production adds depth to the series and encourages collectors to pursue complete year-end mint sets. The obverse features Gilroy Roberts' dignified portrait of President John F. Kennedy, facing left with a calm yet resolute expression. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame the design, while the date 1972 anchors the coin firmly in its historical era. In high-grade condition, the sharp hair detail and frosted surfaces create striking visual contrast, enhancing the coin's aesthetic appeal and making premium examples especially desirable to collectors. Reverse design and artistic detail. On the reverse, Frank Gasparo's powerful presidential seal dominates the composition, with a heraldic eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. A ring of stars represents the original states, while United States of America and half-dollar complete the authoritative design. Well-preserved 1972 examples often display crisp feather detail and strong rim definition, attributes that significantly elevate collector interest. Composition and physical characteristics. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar measures 30.6 mm in diameter and weighs 11.34 grams, composed of a copper-nickel-clad outer layer bonded to a pure copper core. Although no longer struck in silver, these coins retain a substantial feel that many collectors find appealing. Their durability allowed them to survive circulation, though truly pristine examples remain elusive decades later. Mint marks and production variations. Coins struck at the Denver Mint carry the D mint mark beneath Kennedy's neck, while Philadelphia Mint examples were issued without a mint mark, a detail that continues to intrigue new collectors. Subtle differences in strike quality between the mints further enhance the appeal, with Denver coins often displaying stronger details, while Philadelphia pieces sometimes show softer strikes but smoother surfaces. 8. Rarity factors and collector demand. While overall mintages were substantial, genuine rarity emerges in high-grade uncirculated and gem conditions. Coins that avoided heavy bag marks, surface abrasions, or dull luster are increasingly difficult to locate. This conditioned scarcity, rather than low production numbers, drives strong collector demand and elevates premium examples into the category of ultra-desirable modern classics. Condition sensitivity and grading. Condition plays a decisive role in the value of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional services are particularly sought after, as they showcase full luster, sharp design elements, and minimal contact marks. Certified specimens provide collectors with confidence and long-term security, making them preferred choices in competitive numismatic markets, error coins, and special interest varieties. Certain 1972 Kennedy half-dollars have gained additional attention due to minor die variations, strike anomalies, or off-center errors. While major double die varieties are scarce, even subtle minting irregularities can significantly increase desirability. These pieces add excitement to the hunt and offer advanced collectors opportunities to acquire something truly distinctive. Market value overview. In today's market, circulated examples typically trade in the $3 to $10 range, while uncirculated coins often command $20 to $75, depending on eye appeal. Certified high-grade pieces, particularly MS-66 and above, can realistically range from $150 to over $600, with exceptional examples or error varieties reaching even higher levels through auctions or private sales. Investment trends and appreciation. The long-term outlook for the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar remains positive. Growing interest in mid-20th century U.S. coinage, combined with nostalgia and limited high-grade survivors, supports steady appreciation. Collectors increasingly recognize these coins as undervalued historical artifacts rather than mere modern issues. Collecting tips for enthusiasts. Collectors are advised to prioritize certified high-grade examples, especially when pursuing Denver minted or pristine Philadelphia pieces. Careful inspection for luster quality, strike sharpness, and surface preservation is essential. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auction platforms ensures authenticity and fair market pricing. Preservation and storage advice. Proper storage is critical to maintaining value. Coins should be housed in protective holders or slabs, kept away from humidity, and handled minimally. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as such actions permanently damage surfaces and drastically reduce collector value. In conclusion, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, whether bearing the D mint mark or issued without a mint mark, represents a compelling fusion of history, artistry, and collectible appeal. As a tangible connection to a pivotal era in American memory, it continues to captivate enthusiasts and stands as a prized treasure within modern U.S. numismatics. For collectors seeking lasting value, historical depth, and visual elegance, this coin remains a rewarding and meaningful addition to any serious collection. Next up, the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar is an important modern issue in the long-running Kennedy series produced by the United States Mint. The Kennedy half-dollar series itself began in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy, as a tribute to his legacy and leadership. The coin was designed by Chief Engraver Gilroy Roberts for the obverse front, featuring a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, and by Frank Gasparo for the reverse back, which displays the presidential seal with a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows. The 1989 P issue was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark located just below Kennedy's neck on the obverse. It is important to note that before 1980, Philadelphia coins did not carry a mint mark, but by 1989, the P mint mark had become standard. The 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar was made of a copper-nickel clad composition, containing 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. Unlike the earlier 1964 silver version, and the 1965-1970 40% silver issues. The 1989 coin contains no silver. The coin weighs 11.34 grams and measures 30.6 in diameter, maintaining the traditional half-dollar size. During the late 1980s, half-dollars were no longer widely used in everyday commerce, and most coins were produced mainly for collectors and Federal Reserve storage. The 1989 P had a mintage of over 24 million pieces, making it common in circulated condition today. However, high-grade uncirculated examples, MS-65 and above, and coins with strong luster and minimal contact marks are more desirable to collectors. Proof versions of the 1989 Kennedy half-dollar were also produced at the San Francisco Mint with an S mint mark, specifically for collectors. In terms of value, a circulated 1989 P Kennedy half-dollar is generally worth its face value of 50 cents. Uncirculated examples may sell for a few dollars depending on condition, while superb gem examples graded MS-66 or higher can bring higher premiums in the numismatic market. Although it is not considered a rare coin, the 1989 P remains an important part of the Kennedy half-dollar series and represents the continued tribute to President Kennedy's enduring memory in American coinage history. Next up, the 1986 P Kennedy half-dollar is a modern American coin that carries both historical and emotional significance. It belongs to the famous Kennedy half-dollar series, which was first introduced in 1964 to honor the memory of John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. The coin quickly became one of the most recognized coins in American history because it represented a tribute to a beloved president and symbolized a moment of national unity and remembrance. The 1986 P Kennedy half-dollar was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the main production facilities of the United States Mint. The P mint mark on the coin indicates that it was struck in Philadelphia. Before 1980, Philadelphia coins usually did not carry a mint mark, but starting in 1980, the P mint mark began appearing on many coins, including the Kennedy half-dollar. This change helped collectors easily identify where the coin was produced. The design of the coin was created by the talented sculptor Gilray Roberts, who designed the obverse front portrait of President Kennedy. The reverse side of the coin features the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparro. On the front of the coin, you can see a detailed profile portrait of Kennedy facing left, along with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1986. On the reverse side, the powerful American eagle holding an olive branch and arrows represents strength and peace, surrounded by stars that symbolize the states of the United States. The 1986 P Kennedy half-dollar is composed of a copper-nickel-clad metal structure. Specifically, it contains an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. This composition was introduced in 1971 after the earlier 90% silver and 40% silver versions were discontinued due to rising silver prices. The coin has a diameter of 30.6 and weighs approximately 11.34 grams, making it one of the larger circulating coins in the United States coinage system. In terms of mintage, millions of these coins were produced in 1986 at the Philadelphia Mint. Although they were minted in large numbers, Kennedy half-dollars were not widely used in everyday transactions during the 1980s. Many Americans preferred smaller coins like quarters and dimes, so half-dollars were often saved by collectors or stored in bank vaults. Because of this, many examples of the 1986 P Kennedy half-dollar remain in relatively good condition today. For collectors, the value of the 1986 P Kennedy half-dollar depends heavily on its condition. Circulated examples usually carry only a small premium above face value, but coins in uncirculated condition with strong luster and sharp details can be worth more. Special high-grade coins that receive top grading scores from professional grading services may be valued significantly higher by serious collectors. Errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or unusual minting defects can also make certain examples much more valuable. Today, the 1986 Kennedy half-dollar remains an important piece of modern American numismatic history. It connects collectors with the legacy of President Kennedy and represents a continuing tradition of commemorating national leaders through coinage. While it may not be among the rarest coins ever minted, its historical meaning, iconic design, and connection to one of the most influential presidents in American history make it a fascinating coin for both beginners and experienced collectors. For many coin enthusiasts, discovering a well-preserved 1986 Kennedy half-dollar can still feel like uncovering a small piece of American history. Sparkles, thank you for watching. If you have a 1986 Kennedy half-dollar, don't ignore it. This small coin could be a hidden treasure in your collection. The Kennedy half-dollar is not just currency, it's a piece of history connected to John F. Kennedy. Stay tuned for more rare and valuable coin stories. Your next coin might change your future overnight. Fire.